1, 2, 3, 4.
There we go. Woohoo! Bit of twist again.
Like we did last summer.
That one. Yay! Hope you were doing the knee action and the twist again. They did that one, didn't they? Was that the knees?
It's the knees. You go up and down.
Da,
Yeah,
da,
up
that
and
was
down.
the one. Yeah. Sorry, you can't see my kneecaps under it.
Well, hello, everybody.
Afternoon, everyone.
We are live on tape.
We are. This
as they
is
say.
the second time we've done this now, isn't
I'm
it?
going to say, like they say in American sitcoms, not the word I said before we came on it.
Sitcom.
So we're live on tape. So
Yes. Afternoon, everyone.
It's
This
my
is
fault
really
'cause
strange when we do this.
yeah, when this goes out live, I'll be on holiday. I'm
You
having
will.
a couple of days off.
Nice.
Taking the kids off to a holiday park with a
Lovely.
swimming pool, which is
Cool.
basically all they crave for any kind of holiday.
You'll love that too. You'll all love it.
Actually, we do. We love playing in the swimming pool.
Yeah, it's good fun.
It is good fun. Yeah.
I went to Centre Parks at the weekend.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
at Elverton. Me and my friend, we did a little spa.
Do you know I'd love to go
spa.
there?
Oh, it's so nice.
So expensive.
Oh, I know, it's so nice. Well, we didn't stay there, we just did the spa experience. And I went in the swimming pool and they got these. Have you been there before?
I haven't been in a spa. No.
Oh, they've
no.
got
I've
these.
got kids. We don't get to do
Wow,
stuff like that.
There's a swimming pool.
Well, we've done the swimming pool there. We stayed there one weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
the swimming pool
pool's
is
cool.
incredible.
It's got
yeah.
these jets that all come out at the
yeah.
side.
Did you do any of the tunnels?
No, we didn't do those.
No?
No, I didn't see those.
Oh, they've got like these amazing tunnels that you go through, like
What, Elverton?
yeah, water slides
I didn't
in the
see
swimming
them.
pool.
No, we were in the indoor bit.
Yeah, you've got a great big swimming pool, the wave machine and all that.
We got the jets that come over.
But then you've got like proper. Maybe they got rid of them
I
because of
think they must have
COVID.
got rid of them.
Oh.
Honestly, they
They were
weren't.
like the highlight.
I'm not going mad. They weren't there. So, I was so late.
They had an enormous one that went right down, and then it came out into a bowl, and you kind of went down it like you're going down the plug hole. Yeah, literally, you went round and round and round and down the bottom.
No, they weren't nothing like that. There's
okay.
massive jets that spray at you. And I was laid down, and it sounded so funny. My friend laughed at me because these bubble things all come underneath like this, and my whole swimming costume blew up like huge.
Do you know, I used to have that. I used to go to the gym. You sit in the spa with all the bubbles, and I used to have like boxer shorts type things. And yet, literally, they would fill up with so much air, I'd start floating up.
No, honestly, literally, this time I'm not being rude, but the top half went like that. So I pushed the top half down, and the belly went. I was in hysterics. It was hilarious.
Yeah, it is very nice there.
Yeah, it was a very
They are
flush
quite
place.
expensive if you go and stay there. Though.
Oh yeah, I've never stayed there.
Yeah. If you go and stay for a weekend, which unfortunately I have done with kids.
Yeah.
And it's very expensive.
pricey,
It's very
isn't
nice,
it?
but I think it's because obviously when you've got kids, you've always got to do half-term things, and that's where all the prices go.
Yeah, and they do
crazy.
the bikes there, don't they, and the zip wires and stuff. So, but it was just worth the experience for the costume to blow up.
Okay, so we have the pictures on Patreon of that.
No. I was in hysterics. I didn't know what to do with myself. My friend was laughing. She said, "Lucy, you look about 10 times the size bigger than you are."
But I don't know how it doesn't happen to other people, because it happened to me all the time.
Yeah,
And
it didn't
so
happen to Kelly. It just happened to me. It suddenly went.
That's brilliant.
It's good fun.
So,
Good fun.
but we can imagine that there's a chat there, and
Yeah,
everybody's now
we'll
commenting.
imagine you're all on the other end.
So we'll say hi to all our regulars, Ernie
So,
from Iowa,
hi,
and
Ernie, Susan
and
Parker,
Sue King, and everybody.
King.
I probably not try and remember them all, because we're going to miss
them
people
all.
out, aren't we?
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, so hi to everybody.
Yeah, Paul Denny.
Hi
I'm
to
trying to
all the
remember
gang.
as many as I can remember.
Well, are you going to be around on Friday when this comes out?
I'm
So
going to
when it
join
goes out,
in.
so Lucy will be on the chat when it comes out.
I'll join in like I did last time.
You can still do the chat bit.
Yeah,
because that worked quite well actually, having it as a premiere.
I shall be on the other end of the computer on
watching
Friday
yourself
at 3. Yeah, I know, that's the scary bit. Oh no. And then you can listen to the Norfolk accent in the background.
Actually, I find it more embarrassing listening to myself than watching myself.
I don't like hearing my voice. No. That's what I do, because I know I'm Norfolk. Well, nothing wrong
I've
with
got to
Norfolk,
embrace the Norfolkisms. Because my teacher, my wife, when she was teacher, used to teach primary school, so you actually are teaching children to speak. And they're not allowed to correct all that kind of regional accents and so forth.
No.
Because it's just the way people speak.
Where you are, it's where you come from,
Absolutely, it's your identity.
That's where you come from.
Yeah. Come from Norfolk.
Yeah, exactly.
We talk like this.
And you got a light boat.
So when this goes out, I'll be on my way to this nice little holiday park near King's Lynn. We're not going too far.
Nice. Be a nice break.
Yeah.
Cool break.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'll be back on Tuesday to do live, because actually Tom's away as well next week.
He's on holiday.
It's that time of year, see, because Easter break.
It's all the holiday
so
time,
Tom's
isn't it?
away. I think he's going down to Devon.
He's going to Falmouth, I think.
Yeah.
He told me. Yeah. With the
And so I'll be here doing a live thing on Friday, on Tuesday, on my own.
Solo.
We moved it to Tuesday so that me and Tom could do it together.
I know you're still solo because you're still doing
and now
stuff.
we're now all over the place because I was
know.
on the van last week, because we're keeping busy. We're not complaining about being busy.
I know,
it's
exactly.
Always nice to be busy.
Good to be busy. Eventually, you might get you two together.
Yes, we're a bit like Superman and Clark Kent. You know, we're actually probably the same person because you never see them at the same time. Did you hear though that Tom had a special guest last on the live stream on Tuesday?
And I watched as well.
Yes,
actually, I watched it back. Yeah, Jill.
Yeah,
she did really well actually.
Yeah.
She looks very professional.
Anybody who's booking up for our extravaganza, now you know who you're speaking to on the phone.
Yes. And actually, Jill's taken quite a lot of bookings since then.
Oh, we're nearly full up. I think
loads
it's incredible.
Of bookings since that YouTube recording.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, she did a good job of promoting it.
She did a good plug.
And I think, we just had such good fun last time that everybody's like, wow, let's do it again.
Yeah, definitely. So there are limited rooms now, aren't there?
Yes, the room is limited. You only get a small room.
Yeah, you only get you get put in just in the back cupboard.
And if you get really desperate, you end up having to share with me and Tom.
Book now.
Yes, getting quick.
Book now.
So we didn't introduce the organ. That's the important thing we keep forgetting to do. Let's do the.
I need to do an applause for the lovely symphony showcase. There it is in its glory.
Oh.
I have to give it a rub. We always do that every week.
We'll give it a stroke.
Yeah, I'll give it a stroke.
Stroke's probably better than rubbing.
Yeah, no, sorry, I didn't mean that.
I'll go there.
I said leave both cheeks out. There we go. It's getting worse. Oh dear.
So we've got, obviously, we kind of feel like this is normal because we haven't got any questions.
That's a good job. We've got something up my sleeve today.
So Susie, Susie, why do you call you Susie?
I don't Lucy, know. I'm not Susie, but you know.
That's my sister-in-law,
that's what
Susie.
I thought. Yeah. I answer to most things, so don't worry.
Colours of the Wind.
Oh, yeah, a bit of Pocahontas today. This is from, because I did, actually someone on the chat said, could I show
Make sure you show the books properly.
So I will do that for you.
If you do it to that camera up there. There we go.
Yes, hang on, I'm going to do this.
Stand up.
Ta-da. Ta-da. Okay, so let me just read off the title for you first. So it's My Heart Will Go On, Love Thieves from Titanic and 15 other top movie hits. EZ Play today, 290. So it's that.
That looks like a really good book, actually. I'm just seeing what songs are in there.
It's got loads. Chariots of Fire.
Got The Way We Were.
Yeah.
You Must Love Me, Mission Impossible.
I Say a Little Prayer for You.
Wow.
That one. Mission Impossible's on there. Dum, 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 dum.
Chariots of Fire, that's a good book.
It is.
My Heart Will Go On.
I don't know where I found it, but I found it in the cupboard.
It does say on the front there it's free. So
I'm free. So yeah, this is the one I picked today. Colours of the Wind.
Colours of the Wind, that's kind of like the Disney kind of golden age of animation.
Yeah.
When they had Alan Menken writing all the music for all these fantastic things. So he wrote the music for Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, really?
As we say, Booty and the Beast.
Booty
and the Beast.
Booty.
Booty and the Beast. And Little Mermaid.
Oh yes.
And Pocahontas.
Loads.
Absolutely so prolific.
Loads of songs.
And it was kind of like his music that made those things special.
They're magical, aren't they? These songs.
Brilliant
I love
songs.
These. So it's 1, 2, 3,
How many
4.
pages have you got?
Only 5.
Only 5 pages. Whiz through that one.
Of course we will.
You paint with all the colours of
with
the
a
wind.
couple of repeats inside. So, right, shall I do the usual where I play
Have
it?
a playthrough.
And
we'll
then
have a listen. Yeah.
And then we'll dive
Then
into...
we'll break it down.
Yes, that's a bite-sized chunks. So I started on the love ballad. I was playing about all different rhythms, and I must admit, I must have pressed about 10, and then this is what I ended up with. So
Do you know, that's something that I don't think people do enough. Is that just keep trying rhythms. You know,
Yeah,
don't go
yeah.
for the first one you find. Just try another one, another one, another one. It doesn't matter how many you go through.
Yeah,
If you find one that just kind of clicks.
literally,
yeah.
that's worth it. So right, okay, let's put a little introduction in there. So. Big ending, it's a long ending. Still going. There we go. So it's a really pretty song. I do like this one.
I really like that one. Yeah.
I didn't realise how nice
It's
Pocahontas
one of those
music
musicals,
was.
I think outside America, it's not quite so well known kind of story of Pocahontas and so forth.
Yeah.
But I was just Googling it actually.
Oh, okay.
Do you know it actually won 2 Oscars?
Did it?
One for original song.
Yeah.
And one for the score.
Oh wow! That's
so,
good.
Yeah,
it's different, a different type of song. Because last week we did the New York, so we're doing a bit of a ballad this week. So, yeah, lovely. Right, so 5
So does that,
presets.
sorry, just interrupt.
Go on. No,
Sorry.
go for it. Just ignore
so it
me.
starts with a minor chord.
Yes, it does.
That's what we were talking about last week. Was finding songs that start with minor
it does
chords.
start with a minor chord.
Yeah.
So and then it goes into a different key. afterwards.
It has a key change.
Yeah.
You never. Oh, that's.
It does, doesn't
yeah.
it? That.
Well, it ends in F, but it starts with a minor chord.
Yeah, it
That's very
does.
weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's unusual, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, lovely. Righty ho. So, so let's go through the presets. I've done everything but the kitchen sink today. I've got a bit mad. So, we start off with the love ballad. So we find that as we're on the lovely symphony, soft and easy stroke ballad. So I just pop that one on, and then on our screen, and we can see that.
On that, yep.
Love ballad, okay, and the temperature today, that's very precise, 86, isn't it?
86.
So now I found a really lovely pan flute sound. So I haven't done pan flute for ages. I thought
It
we'll
kind
go
of gives
back.
it that kind of Aztec-y kind of
It
South
does,
American
doesn't it?
feel, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. We go back to the pan flute. I haven't done that for ages. So I went into the keypad as usual. And I typed in, 269 was the pan flute solo sound. So let's just bring us back to punch in the numbers. There we go. And then I put that in the Orchestra Genius Red 1. So we've got. Oh, it reminds me of the Mexican players on the panpipes when they used to be in the army.
The buskers used to come along.
Yeah. And then I went over to the reverb on the graphic mixer and took it up to full whack. So
gives it that nice kind of ambient.
Yeah, you got that nice
yeah.
breathy sort of sound, haven't you? So it's a really nice sound. So you can hear that. There's a lot of breathy feedback going on. Is that the word? I just made
quite ambience, reverb.
Ambience, that's the word.
Yeah.
I made that up as I went along. So, so and you can hear that.
How does that go? Is that kind of?
Sounds like an Egyptian person now, doesn't it? Walk like an Egyptian. So
We have to produce a dictionary for all these movements.
I think we should. I don't know where that one came in. So I forgot what I was saying now. That's funny. Right, my brain's gone to mush. Right, there we go. What I was going to say is when you hit a note, you can hear the carry on.
The echo.
The echo, yeah. So, okay, so we've got the rhythm on, we've got the temperature on, we've got the pan flute on. I went over to the graphic mixer. I've done lots on the graphic mixer today. I brought some of the levels down. So I brought the bass down to 3 red lights, so it's not too boomy in the background.
Don't want a boomy bass.
We don't want a boomy bass, not today, we'll be boomless. So, and the lower for the lower chords I brought down to 3, so it's not overpowering the pan flute sound. And the Alt Plus is usually up top, so I brought that down to halfway. So you've got this gentle little guitar in the background that's playing permanently. And I think that was it. Right.
That's quite nice, that idea of turning things down so you kind of make the panpipe the kind of the centre of it.
Yeah.
Rather than
That's
it being
what.
drowned out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you couldn't hear the pan flute. I was
We
getting
always
drowned
talk
out.
about putting things up, but we never, if you take things down, you then highlight the sound that you're using.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You cover it up, don't you? So, one more thing. Let me think. Oh yes. Left hand I put on the strings 8 and the strings 4. So we had strings for the lower chords and we had the pan flute for the top. So we should have this. So we've got that, definitely can hear that pan flute coming in there. Ooh, that sound. Right.
The technical name would be vibrato.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, you just do the actions instead, vibrato. So we're down here now. We're into the second phrase. So I tell you what, I was a bit naughty. Right, I ignored page 1 because I like page 2, so I just started with page 2. So you can put page 1 in, but I liked it. I liked it starting off.
Is that the whole of the first page?
Yeah. I just fancy doing it. Well, I mind it. I like the bit where it came in. Da 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 da.
I can see the notes now. I'll tell you why, because that's like the little introduction bit.
Yeah. You can put the introduction bit in, but It said like with no rhythm. So
That's why it starts with the minor chord, yeah, because that's kind of, okay.
Yeah, so I'm explaining myself as
before
I go
the song gets going.
Yeah,
yes.
that's it, yeah. I like this main song that we've got going, so you can put it in if you want, so.
Yeah, I think the words on that, she says, you think I'm an ignorant savage, I think.
Yeah, it does. So what we got here, I will play it for you so you can hear it. That's a funny word, isn't it? That's why I left it out.
I'm an ignorant savage.
There we go. So if you did want to put it in, you can pop it in. Okay. So right. So this is why there's A2 came in on the second page. So if you're wondering why I did that.
Yeah, so you're leaving out your ignorant savages.
Yeah, I didn't like the words, so I thought the second page words are a lot nicer. So right. So second preset we're going to bring in. So obviously we got our nice pan flute sound on there. And then I want to add to the pan flute to bring up a little bit more extra. So we're starting off simplicity, then we're building up like we do. So the only difference is I went over to the vocal ensemble tab. So this is without it. This is with it. It might sound a little bit of a warmer sound. So, and then I brought the levels back up. So the bass I brought up to 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I was quite daring there. 4 bass lights a light, and the lower. 1, 2, 3, 4 for your chords, so you can hear the chords a little bit louder. And I brought up the York Plus a little bit as well. So we've got this. So right, there we are. So next page. Nice. So we're gradually just increasing things a little bit more, so you could definitely hear that reverb. That one, yep. So where are we? Page 3, line 3. Da 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 da. That's that part coming in there. So I won't, because my singing is terrible. So A3, what we did there. So with the pan flute on. And the vocal ensemble on. This is where the kitchen sink part comes in.
That's what they should have called that ride at the centre parks. As kitchen sink.
Yeah, they
go
should have
round and play off. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Strings 8 and 4 I added in, so it's building on the sound. Then I added in the drum variation as well. And I put all the drum volume up to maximum, because when we had the drum volume down, it sounded like this. So you could hear them guitars just gently playing and sound doing the actions again.
Drumming away, yeah.
And then put the drums right up, and then you can hear them, yeah. So it brings it a little bit more to life then. Okay, so there we go. I haven't found where I am. We've got a lot more going on now, drums, drum variations and strings ensemble, so that got memorised into A3. So right, so then with the road signs, when we get to page 1, 2, 3, well imagine I didn't do that page 1, did I? So 1, 2, 3, 4, that's naughty on me. 5, right, page 5. On the third line it says DSL code, return to the Dal Segno, play to the code, or skip to the code. So basically we go back,
there you go,
all the way back to page 2. So that's handy, isn't it? Yep. So, and then we're going to change the preset. So we're going to bring it down a little bit again. So now what I did there, so I did so many sounds today. That's it, yeah. So I went into the Lush category this time. Okay.
Like a bit of Lush.
We do. And I selected number 7. Let me bring that up on the screen so you can see. 7. There's a choir. And then on the lower we have a nice little violin. It's quite nice, that violin, nice solo sound. So now what I did there, so again, I know it's confusing today, but I brought down the bass levels down again to 3.
They're up and down, aren't
They are up and down like a yo-yo today, because I want that to be soft, that part. And the lower down to 3 volumes. Well, it'll all be on the memory stick, won't it? So, and the Alt Plus volume up there, and I think that's everything. Oh, one more, one more. I forgot. I mustn't forget that. I put the golden harp in. So with the violin. So went on to the more button, and then let's go on the screen there. Ta-da. We did the virtuoso pattern number 4.
It's like tinkers down.
Yeah, that's
tinkers.
it.
That's probably not the word. Tinkling down.
Tinkling. Yes, it's a tinkler. So back to that Dal Segno song with the violin on the lower keyboard. So. That works really well. I've got that lovely little twinkly going on in the background there.
I like that.
So good. So now, bottom of the page.
So you use the virtuoso and you change the sound to the bells.
I did. Yeah. So we had them bells in the background. So you can hear them. Yeah. Do you want to have a listen? You can have a listen.
Go on, let me
I'll
hear the
give
bells.
my hot ears a rest. Quite nice actually.
Lovely.
Yeah, so
like that, yeah.
The bells are bells, thank you. Right, I'll give the ears a break, there we are. So, right, so we're now going to come on the top keyboard, which is the Lush. So with that particular preset, we've got the Lush choir on the top and the violin on the bottom. So I'm going to come back up to the top now. Right, over the page. Now we're going over to the coda next, over to the page, second page. Right, so we got there, and the very last preset coming in now. So we're on page, I've got to keep up with all these pages, 1, 2, 3, 4. End of line, page 4, last line. And then we're going to switch over to the Lush number 4, and that's your nice Lush choir. Strings. Oh dear, what's the matter with me today? I've done so many sounds that I've confused myself. Lush strings, okay? So this is a Lush strings, they're really nice. There we go. There we are, we've reached our destination. We've got there. Nice little ending. That was it, ending 1. It's quite a long one, but it's nice. There we are, Pocahontas. Lovely. So yeah, quite a nice song, that one. So
Colours of the Wind.
Colours of the Wind. So
I'm going to ask a question for the chat. I'm going to set the chat a challenge.
Oh, go on.
Challenge.
I really like a challenge.
So at the start of that song, you've got the piece that Lucy missed out, which the Equine Savage part, and that's very common in musical numbers when you're telling a story, and there's a point where the protagonist or whoever's about to sing the song kind of sets it up, about what they're going to sing the song, and so lots of musical numbers have a little bit of 8 bars at the beginning that kind of set the scene, and it was used a lot in the format for a lot of the kind of jazz standards that you hear.
Right.
So that, I don't know, doing like Ladies of Trump, there's actually a bit at the beginning that kind of sets the scene for it.
Oh, Okay.
before the song starts.
Right.
And so there's a word to describe that little bit at the beginning.
Oh.
So if anybody can guess that in the chat.
Yeah. You got a few days. Oh no, you haven't got a few days. What am I on about? Because this is pre-recorded. Sorry. No.
So yeah,
no.
so live in the chat. So yeah, lots of songs of the musical format.
Yeah.
The singer kind of does a kind of like a little bit of an introduction as why they're going to sing the song,
Okay.
what the song's going to be about, and then they sing
Right.
the song, and that is kind of like
Oh.
the start of the beginning. So this is her saying to this guy that she's just bumped into, you know, you think I'm a savage and I don't know what I'm doing, and you're the expert. Let me tell you all about the reason why I'm an expert.
Yeah.
And that's what the song's all about.
Questions and
because,
answers.
You know, did you know also who played the male lead in this?
No, I haven't got a clue.
Mel Gibson.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
You
that.
think of him being
wow.
in a Disney
You know a
cartoon.
lot of film stuff, don't you? So, yeah, a lot of knowledge. Yeah. No, I didn't ever knew that. Right.
So yeah,
Oh.
and that kind of song structure was used a lot in the jazz standards that we all sing from like the 30s and 40s.
Yeah.
Where say you have a little bit that sets the song, and then they get started in the actual song number.
Page
so you
2.
don't normally see those bits at the beginning.
No. Oh, there you are. Look. There you are. A mission.
I remember also if you listen to this on the soundtrack rather than watching the movie.
Yeah.
Because I do listen to a lot of Disney stuff in the car and stuff.
Oh yeah, of course you do. Yeah.
Which doesn't make me sound very cool when I'm pull up at the headlights and got my Disney stuff blaring out. And there's a really funny bit in this because obviously when she's singing this in the film, she's going through the forest and stuff, and there's a line about, you know, a taste of thing in the pine forest and all this kind of thing.
Right.
And there's obviously all these forest creatures around her.
Yeah.
And so they have all these like squeaky sounds.
Right.
So obviously the sound of all the animals around her.
Yeah.
But when you hear it just on the soundtrack without watching the thing, it's like she's like surrounded by little dog toys or something. And you just imagine, and there's all these guys in the recording studio going squeak, 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 squeak around her.
I bet they enjoyed doing that.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot of comedy in it.
Yeah. So if you do listen to it without the, you hear these little squeak, 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 squeak. It's like, and it obviously it sounds okay when you see all these little creatures on the thing.
Well, it makes sense then, won't it? Yeah.
It's just like, but you just imagine that they were in the recording studio with a load of dog toys or something. But no, really good song.
It's a brilliant song, actually. I came across that and I thought,
sounds that.
Yeah, it's a lovely book, actually. We played. I think it's got Chariots of Fire in there. It's a good one. Schindler's List, Star Trek. Might have to do a Star Trek one week.
I think the motion picture one, that's the one that ended up being used in the TNG series.
Oh, is it?
So it's not the song that you think of. It's not the da 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 da. It's the motion picture is da 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 da.
Okay.
Anyway,
there you are, look, you get the idea. Look, Forrest Gump's in there.
Forrest Gump. Well, maybe we could do visit all of these.
Yeah, I think we should. It's a brilliant book. So
I tell you what, the Titanic one's always good.
It always goes down well.
Hey.
I beat you to it. Look, it's got the John Dunbar theme. Oh, I like this one. Where's that one I saw a bit earlier? Brain. Oh, I Say a Little Prayer.
Say a Little Prayer.
I love that song.
My best friend reading is a very funny musical. Like that one.
Yeah.
And that's got a great soundtrack.
Oh,
it's another one, brilliant soundtrack.
I love that song. Yeah.
There's the Say a Little Prayer at the end of the soundtrack. They've got all the cast singing it, kind of a cappella.
Oh, cool.
And they just have fun with it.
Yeah.
And of course, you've got The Way We Were on there, which is one of the signature styles on the Symphony Showcase.
Ooh, should we have a look at that quickly?
Yeah,
We've got
if
time
you remember
to do
where
that,
it
haven't
is.
we? Hang on.
I don't know where it is on this.
That's a good test for us, isn't it? So hang on, I'll find the music first.
In the,
there we are. Right. Oh, let's have a look. So, is it in the song setup? Did you say?
no, it's
style?
one of the signature songs. So we need to look for the
style list.
No, it won't be in there. So it's in the. If you press the styles.
Yes.
And we need to look at the Symphony Showcase variations.
I know what you mean.
So it might be in the.
That's After the Love.
No, try the next
We'll whiz
page.
through. No. Okay. Oh gosh, I'm doing it too quick now. A minute. More
See,
today.
this proves that we're filming it live, you see.
It does.
Just
Just found the Star Trek thing. We just talked about that a minute ago. Well, it's not a waltz, so that.
I think it's on the second page of the ballads.
Is it? Oh right, I forgot to look on that bit.
There we go.
Oh, there you are. I remember.
So what's really clever about this introduction that Bill did is that if you start the introduction
Yep, hang on.
and you start playing at the same time,
Oh,
you're
yes.
playing the introduction.
I just had to remind myself of the song, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And here now it starts.
Oh, yeah.
But
you don't put the chords in,
You don't need to
don't.
change the chords because the introduction's doing the whole thing.
I see what you mean. Let me do that one more time. Sorry. See, this is where it's good when it's live, isn't it? So let's try it right. Here we go. You got the nice piano bit to start with.
And then.
Got it, yeah. Yeah.
The introduction's doing all the chords for you.
Oh, I got it. Yeah. That takes your timing, doesn't it?
And then it all swells up.
And then you
And
go
now
into
you
the
play it
song.
yourself with the chords.
Right, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice.
Nice ending.
Let's try the ending.
That's another one of these go away make a cup of tea endings.
Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Definitely play along with the intro. I like that. It was good fun actually.
Very
wasn't it?
cleverly done by Bill.
Oh, it's starting up again.
I know, so the ending goes on for ages.
Oh,
It's still doing the ending.
I didn't expect that. Still going.
Yeah.
Oh, that's worth experimenting with, isn't it?
Yeah, that may be
Yeah.
one to do for another week.
There you are. Oh yeah, we can
Actually,
do that. Yeah.
You know, I did think of actually, we were saying last week about thinking of names for your software pack,
Yes.
which is coming along well, isn't it? That's the thing.
I can't hear you with these
they
on. Sorry.
do take a long time to do them.
Yeah, yeah. I will start. Make us start.
We could call it Lucy's Kitchen Sink.
Yes, that's a good idea. That's not a bad idea, actually. But if anyone who doesn't watch it, they wonder what over it is.
Everything in, including the kitchen sink.
Exactly. Put all your ingredients in and see what comes out.
There we go.
Lucy's
Kitchen
ingredients.
Sink,
Music ingredients. I don't know. We'll think of something.
So at this point, normally when we're live, I would say now, any last final questions?
Anyone else orders?
Any last questions?
Yeah.
And that's kind of the response we normally get anyway.
That's all right. That's fine. That's fine. So been good fun
it's
today,
been good
isn't
fun
it?
today, actually,
Yeah.
It's
good.
Wonderful.
Right, I
Pocahontas
need-
is a great song.
Oh, I love it. Oh, that's right. So if there aren't any, well, obviously there aren't any questions. I'm going to play Say a Little Prayer.
Say a little prayer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's quite
I
tragic.
do like this one.
As soon as I wake up, before I put on my makeup,
Oh, yeah.
say a little prayer for you.
That's it. What do I do on this one? Oh, yeah. Like a soft, soft rock. That's what I
Soft
tried
rock,
on it.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's have a listen. Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah. Right. There we are. We shall say.
This is another classic one by Burt Bacharach.
Yeah.
I mean, we're doing all the wonderful composers today.
Yeah. All in. We'll squeeze them all in an hour. So.
Yeah.
It starts off on your favourite, an A minor introduction. Look at that.
Minor introduction.
Yeah,
That's
there
got to be
you
good.
Let's just have a listen to the minor introduction. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, that works.
There we go.
Yeah, that's
so
fine.
we will thank everybody for your company
Thank
today.
you, everyone.
Thank you for watching.
I will be
your
on the end of a computer on Friday. So
and I will see you on Tuesday.
You'll be back on Tuesday, won't you?
Everybody have a good weekend.
Yes, have a good time, everyone. Right, let's give it a whirl, shall we?